guys, I'm Deanna.
And I'm James, and in this video we're going to be giving you guys a tour of our van.
Make sure you subscribe first because we have a lot more van content coming at you. Also, you've had so many questions, so we made an entirely free course for you, answering so many of them with so many great resources.
Alright, so this is our newly renovated 2015 RAM Promaster. On the roof we actually have 350 watts of solar, so this van can actually go completely off grid and everything can continue to run off of solar power.
So right when you walk in here, we have all of our light switches, and we have a separate switch for our overhead lights as well as our shower light, and we have them all on dimmer so that we're able to adjust them throughout the day. And we have a remote control that we installed that makes it so much easier to adjust it from any part of the van. And over here we have our shower bathroom area. We are a little hesitant about how a full-size shower would turn out in a van, and we are so excited with how it turned out. We have our Nautilus shower door that retracts into itself, so it saves a lot of space. And it actually has a squeegee on one side, so it helps dry it as it rolls back. So it's really important in a small space to use every nook and cranny that we can. So as we were building the shower, we didn't want to put a rack in it that would take up more space on the inside. And so we built a pop out that pops back into the wall, and we're able to store our shampoo and soap there. And so that saves a lot of space. We're really happy with that. And then for our shower head, we got a shower head that had a long hose, so we're able to reach it outside if we ever want to rinse off anything outside as well. For our toilet, we got a Laveo dry flush toilet, and it has cartridges that we can replace, and after you press the button, it twists the cartridge around and gives you a fresh new bowl each time. The reason we actually went with this toilet is because we'll be renting it out while we're not using it, so this way with the cartridges it makes it a lot easier to clean in between uses. And yes, we take the toilet out when we shower. We have our kitchen area here, and we custom built these cabinets so that we could make sure that we included all the appliances that we needed. We have our upper storage as well as our lower storage and running water in the sink. For our upper storage, we have our cups, plates, and some things that we need for cooking. And then we have our drawers and lower cabinet storage. In the top drawer, we keep our utensils and other cooking supplies. And then in these two drawers, we actually keep our clothes that we're going to be wearing for the next few weeks. So James has a drawer and I have a drawer. And instead of keeping all of our clothes in one place where we'll have to sort through all the time and kind of get into the other storage that we have them right on hand close by, and it's a lot easier to get to them here. So on this side, we have all of our appliances. We have our fridge, which is 12 volt. And the reason it's so great that it's 12 volt is because it's running all the time, so it uses a lot less electricity. Then we have our espresso machine and our ice maker, and so we have our espresso pods in there that we're able to recycle, and then also we have our ice machine that we're able to make mixed drinks and iced coffee, and so that is so refreshing and nice to have. When we were building the upper cabinets, we wanted to make sure that we had as much storage as we could, so we built them the length of the van, but we wanted to keep it nice and open when you walk in the door, so we did this nice rounded shelf. And then we built these pop-outs for more storage as well, and we loved the arch look, so we included that here. And of course, it's a little more storage for a few more plants. So as you can see, we have a step up to this area over here, and the reason we did that is because of the wheel wells that are underneath the benches. When we were building it out, we wanted to be able to sit comfortably on the benches with our feet being able to touch the floor, and because the wheel wells are so high, we had to make them a little bit higher. So we built this step-up area here, and we wanted to utilize all the storage space we could, and we built a drawer on this side as well as the other side. And on this side we store our cooktop as well as a few other kitchen things. Then here we have our living room slash bedroom slash dining room. We have our table on a Lagoon swivel mount, and so it's able to swivel all the way around, and then the table actually goes down, sets on the ledges here, and then this turns into a queen-size bed. So underneath these benches we have so much storage. On this side we have our water heater as well as storage for our electric scooters and our hanging hammock chair. And on the other side we have storage for our electrical system as well as laundry and extra clothes. We have our 52-inch projector screen installed in the upper cabinet, and it actually hides away when we're not using it. And we actually used a motorized blind for the screen so that we could get the exact size that we needed. And we installed a magnet on the projector to mount it on the other side. So we wanted to have some privacy as well as warm it up with some curtains. So we added in this bendable sliding curtain track that goes all the way around here, and we have a window that is in the door, so this goes all the way around so that it covers it as well. Behind this curtain we have our cab area as well as overhead storage. In the overhead storage is where we store our bedding, and then when we actually purchased this van it had a bench seat that went all the way across and didn't allow us to access the back from the cab area. So what we ended up doing was getting an individual seat, and we added a swivel mount to it, so we're able to turn it around and it adds so much more space to the back. I'll show you how it works.
All right, so welcome to the back of the van. As you can see up here, we actually installed a 12-volt air conditioning. This air conditioning does run off the battery, and it also uses water to help cool itself. It's just really good to have an AC, especially on those hot summer nights when we're trying to sleep. So while we were building the van, we knew we wanted to incorporate some fun games and activities, but something that wasn't going to take up too much space. And we just decided to build a cornhole board, and as you can see, it just sits on top, and we still can store things underneath it. But we just thought that'd be a fun way to open up and play cornhole off the back of the van.
Alright, so if you guys have any questions, make sure you comment them below. And if you're wondering how much our entire van build costs, we actually break down every section of our entire budget in our free course.
Also in the course, we have the dimensions of our van layout, as well as an electrical diagram and many more resources.
And if you'd like to see behind the scenes of this entire build, I shared them over on my Instagram at Deanna Dunn.
Alright guys, if you've enjoyed this van tour, make sure you give it a thumbs up, and we'll see you soon.
Bye!